You've been through this before. This struggles and this record. You're still a young player. Um, how do you deal with it, and how do you see? And do you have any feelers out for even the younger players on the team who are maybe going through this for the first time? How to deal with something like this?
I mean, each week is a new week. You got to just keep battling, going one at a time, and try not to dwell on the past too much. And at the end of the day, just attack each week and just try to be 1-0 each week, and everything will take care of itself from there.
You say each week is a new week, and I know you've said that before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure when you're playing well, you think, okay, I'm going to play well, this week and next week and next week on the offense. And when
Yeah.
that doesn't happen, not you, but the whole team,
Yeah.
how do you just compartmentalize it and go back to the next week? Because it's not just one or two games. This
Yeah.
is 9 games, and it happened last year. I know you don't want to go back, but how do you do that?
Like I said, you just got to come to work each and every day. It doesn't change. Everything's going to keep moving. And at the end of the day, if we want the results to change, we got to keep putting in the work. And that's all there is to it. So.
Is it harder? Is it harder to do that when you're 2-7 as opposed to maybe if you were 7-2?
No, I mean, at the end of the day, this is our job and this is what we do for our living. So you got to come in here and do your job each and every week, and can't take this sport for granted, take your spot for granted, especially being in the NFL, period. So I think we're all grateful to be here, and obviously we want to put a good product out there on the field. So just trying to improve each and every day, and just go out there and show progress. So.
Do you see anything from the younger players that might be cause for, I don't know, did they either come to you or say, look, how do you deal with this? What do we do here? I'm not used to losing. Most of you guys are not used to losing in college, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, no, they're not really coming and asking anything, but I think they all were mature enough and know how to deal with adversity, and I think we've all have had to deal with that at some point in our lives. So I think they've all handled it pretty well, and they come to work each and every day too. So.
Thank you, Wan'Dale. Thank you.
Carol. Hey, Wanda, how's it going?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. What did you guys see from watching the film back, and what were the discussions in the receiver room, kind of breaking that down?
I mean, at the end of the day, still we can do better in the run game, just straining from our aspect, and obviously wanting to have some plays back, but just really got to go out there and make plays whenever they're coming to us, and yeah, that's really about it.
Thanks. I'm Don Levy.
Hey, Wan'Dale, thanks for doing this.
Yep.
What'd you think when Daniel ran over that guy at the 1-yard line?
I was kind of surprised, but then I was like, I mean, DJ's a pretty strong dude, so I mean, he could do it. But no, I was excited. I was, especially for him, just running that in, and then to see his celebration, he was just kind of turned up. You don't really see that side of him, so I was happy for him, but we were just ready to get back out there and go score some more. So.
Why do you think he was, that you took the words out of my mouth? I'm not going to say, I was going to say turned up. That's not really my word. But why do you think he was so energized or so put so much emotion on display? Obviously, you're not naive, Wanda, to the fact that it's been a rough season for him. He gets a lot of arrows from people around the NFL. Do you think that's starting to come out of him?
I don't really think he tries to look too much into what everybody's saying. He doesn't really have too much of the social media, I know, on his phone, so don't know how much he really sees it. But I just think that's just kind of the fire that's starting to come out of him, and I think he knows that we like to see it, and I think just the momentum of that game, whenever he scored, we were just hoping to, keep it going, and we're hoping to come out with a win. So.
We're not at every practice the way we are in training camp. We only get the first 15 minutes in the season. So, can you give me an idea? What do you do with DeVito and Locke? Do you stay after practice and catch passes with them? Or have you not caught a ball from anybody besides Daniel since, September 1st?
No, I mean, Tommy and DeVito, whenever we're going through walkthroughs and things like that, they're in the back, and if Daniel throws the ball to one of the receivers, we're catching the ball from one of the other guys. So, it's nothing crazy, but at the end of the day, we all catch the ball from kind of everybody. So.
All right. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Last one, Palmer.
Wan'Dale, I jumped on a little late, so I'm sorry if this is a repeat. But when you saw the touchdown that got negated by the penalty, do you feel like you guys did anything wrong on that play?
Um, Not for me to need me to say. Obviously, wish it was a touchdown, but I think we're sending it into the league and see what they have to say and see if we got to do anything different. So.
And then the other question I had, why do you think you guys have had so much trouble on 2-point conversion plays? I think it's 0 for 6 this year. Those are obviously, pretty critical plays at a time when momentum is on your side. You've just scored. Why haven't you guys been able to cash in on those?
It could be a couple of different things. Defense may just call the right thing to perfectly cover it up, and we might not have an alert on that play. So it's a lot of different things, and obviously can't pinpoint each and every single one. So just got to be better at executing.